Yeah, there's no doubt in my mind he'd have a game like this, especially if we're going to throw it as many times as we did. It's a great defense. Coach Tomlin over there ran a tight ship for a long time with one of the best defenses in the league throughout his time, and understanding that they're not going to let one guy beat you. And that's kind of the point of the defense, shading to him, leaning toward him, and then giving more opportunity for Tolbert to step up.
Dak Prescott saying that and then actually trusting Jalen Tolbert with the game on the line, it speaks volumes. Like, sometimes that stuff can be coach speak. But then the truth is, this guy balled out at training camp. It's now carried over to the season. I called Jalen Tolbert out, and he's played amazing. Him and Rico Dowdle, I can't wait to get to their film. Let's talk about it right now. Yo, what's going on, Cowboys fans? It's your boy, Foots the King, as always. Thank you all for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Now, I got to be honest, I have no problem being wrong. I have no problem being proven wrong. And right now, I am being proven wrong. And initially, I want to be proven right because I was really high on Jalen Tolbert coming out the draft. Kind of a slow start, but it seems like he's gotten his confidence, and I'm very happy about that. We're going to get to his film. We're going to get to Rico Dowdle's film because I think Rico Dowdle, as he said, as Mike McCarthy said, they just needed swings at the bat. Like, they just needed a chance to hit a few home runs, and I think that he did a great job of that in the pass-catching game and in the run game. I think that Rico Dowdle has really arrived. But before we get to that, listen, this video is brought to you guys by BetUS. BetUS, BetUS. This week, I actually like the Cowboys to beat the Lions again. I saw some things in their defense. We're going to get to the Lions later in the week. But if they're 3-point dogs, I'm taking that all day. Just like in the Pittsburgh game, Pittsburgh really didn't do much to stop you. You did everything to stop yourself. So like I told you guys, these are great odds. Play these odds. I'm standing on it. Play these odds on BetUS. The Cowboys have some good mojo going. I kind of like the Cowboys winning this game, so I will play that. And any other futures, any other really locks that you think that you might like on this website, they have them all. So make sure you guys check out BetUS. BetUS, all your betting needs. They have a great promo going on right now. BetUS, BetUS. Now, I'm not going to take a lot of time here because I want to talk about what we're watching for when we look at Jalen Tolbert and Rico Dowdle. I'll be honest, route running, separation, windows. Tolbert isn't the big yak guy. He's not going to run through tackles as a CeeDee Lamb does, but he's very consistent. He's very dependent, like you can depend on him, and he's getting in the windows, and that's the thing that I appreciate him and about him, and Dak Prescott is trusting him. When it comes to Rico Dowdle, when we're watching his film this week, he just wouldn't be denied. Like, he had good pop, he had good juice, and that's the biggest thing. He wouldn't be denied. He was great in the pass catching game. We won't be talking about his caught TD, but just the way, like, there was one run that he had no business getting out of, and he was able to get out of that run for a really long run. And we got to remember who this was against. This was against a good Steelers defense. So as we get to this film session, remember those three things: consistency, windows, route running for Tolbert. For Rico Dowdle, he just wouldn't be denied, and he was awesome on film. Let's go. So, when it comes to this offense versus this Pittsburgh defense, we got to remember these guys were really good. I love the way that Dak and Mike attacked this game plan. I think that if you just threw the ball downfield all game and let your O-line just pass protect all game, I wouldn't have agreed with that because so many people, oh, yeah, the Cowboys don't take shots. They do things like this little stop route. And it's just like, yeah, because they have a really good defense. This isn't Madden where you could just throw the ball 150 yards down the field all game. You actually have to play real football. You actually have to play the percentages. And I thought the Cowboys did a good job of that. Remember what I said with separation. About 6 yards of separation right here. Now, I know we hate stop routes, but that's a win. That's a 7-yard game versus a really good defense. I'll take it. You live. Again, here, this is what I mean by windows. So this is just two-man under, and as I run it back, all right, you can see that corner is just cover two, all right, and it's like an under vibe. He's pressing it, he's taking it, carrying it upfield, but then he's making sure that his eyes are in the flats. Well, Minka, he didn't play this correctly. You're a hash player. You have to get over the top. but he probably didn't play it correctly because he wanted to make sure and check to make sure that Dak wasn't going to go over the middle of the field, maybe press the ball to Ferguson. But the Cowboys had Pittsburgh on their heels all game, and I thought that this was a great play call. But it stems back to what Dak said in the press conference. He's just playing true progression football. All right. Let's look at the whole operation. All right. CD right now, they run him out of bounds, gets a little grabby right there, and they have eyes on him. Look at the safety on the 40 on the hash. He's all the way shaded to CD's side. So Dak just can't press the ball right there. Though we may want him to, he just can't do that. But the field is truly now being guarded a certain way that, hey, if you want to use all your resources on CD, then other players have to step up, and they did. Love this play right here. All right. We have the swing right now. Okay, the swing holds TJ Watt just a hair. He still does get upfield. All right, but the personnel grouping is really what I like. This is a run personnel grouping. It looks like it's 12. It's a heavier personnel grouping. So look at the Steelers linebackers' heels. They're at 3. And what you do is you just sneak Jalen Tolbert right over the middle of the field, 3-step drop. We don't see a lot of 3-step drops in the NFL no more. Like, teams just don't do that. And I like that Mike just 1, 2, 3, ball out. That's the part of the West Coast offense that I know there are people who have their thoughts and their gripes about the West Coast offense, but you live. You live with playing high percentages, I believe and I feel. All right? Getting back to it here, another stop route. Take the gift. If they're going to use resources because they think you're going over the middle of the field, then take the gift. All right, let's get to a few Rico runs. We'll get back to Jalen Tolbert. Just old school pin pull right here, right? Motion away, pin pull. But I love that Rico wasn't a robot. Like, this is what I mean by he just ran with he wanted it, right? Right here, great job, Tyler. Boom. Let's look at the operation. Okay, that pin pull. Watch how he sticks his foot in the dirt on this pin pull. Boop. They're stringing it out. They're stringing it out. They're stringing it out. I mean, the Steelers are well coached. String it out. Boom. Stick your foot in the dirt. Now you go be the hammer. Now you go run hard. Now you go run with physicalness. And I think that he did a great job of that. Look at. I just want to look at Tyler Smith. Look at him on this block. Bow. He's just so good, bro. But this is old school duo. Okay, Tyler has a lock call. Look at the movement that Zach and Terrence Steele get on 95. And that's how you want to coach that duo run, right? Look at the movement. Now Peyton Wilson is in no man's land. He can't even find the football. Look at Rico. Boop. Easy money. Okay? Love that run by Rico. Again, here, inside out, explode. Like, the more that Rico Dowdle gets opportunities and he gets swings at the bat, he's going to play better. This was my favorite play of the game. Obviously, it was the touchdown winner, but that's just mesh rail. And if you, I wouldn't say it's kind of a rail concept. The rail player would have been the running back, and he kind of stayed in to help make sure the operation was good, and then he released to the flats. But if you watch, look at the eyes that CD takes on this play. But he does a great job of not making contact on that nickel defender right there. Look at the eyes. Everybody's on 88. Look, there's literally 2 people on 88 right there. On the mesh play, Dak hangs in there. What a throw by Dak. What a catch by Tolbert, because Elliott is really good. Elliott would have played through his hands, so I thought that was awesome. Again here, quick game, motion away, slant. Just catch the ball. Like, that's what I meant by consistency. Just catch the ball. Again, another duo run. Let's look at Bass. Double, come off. Boom. Go next level. The linebacker's avoiding the block. That's perfect. Let's tuck right behind him. Let's get a 6 to 7 yard run. These are the things that I think the Cowboys have to continue to lean on when it comes to their run game. They have to continue to lean on this part of their run game. And I think that if they can do that, I think that they'll be fine. I think what the Cowboys have to do is keep Rico Dowdle in the game. Let's stop giving other guys an opportunity, right? When the truth is, this is your best runner. If you want to sprinkle in some Dalvin Cook if he gets healthy, I'm okay with that. But let's not take the ball out of this guy's hands. Just another pin pull. Let's not take the ball out of this guy's hands when he's played good football. Like, Rico Dowdle has done nothing to say that, well, he shouldn't get an opportunity. Again, this is another dirty run. I don't know how Rico got out of this run right here. All right? And I love that he pressed it front side, press, backside. Now be a dog. Now have the want-to that I was talking about. And I think when you put some of this stuff on film, guys, what are we talking about? Love Ezekiel Elliott. I love Ezekiel Elliott. But these runs against this defense can't be denied. All right, that's a run. That's an attitude run. That's a want-to run. That's a I'm not losing this game type of run. Again, I love the delay. Make somebody miss. Run away from somebody. The Cowboys used to run this with Romo all the time. Raise up like you're going quick. Boom. Just freeze the defense for a second. 5 yards. All of these things, it was special. This is why I said this was his coming out party, because the guy, this is your starter. All right? He's making people miss. He's making people miss. He's being the hammer and not the nail. And again, this Steelers defense, and all we heard before the game was this Steelers defense is legit. This Steelers defense is real. Cowboys fans, you have your guy on Rico Dowdle. I think that the Cowboys need to trust him. And I think if they do so, the Cowboys will have success moving forward, because you don't need a 100-yard back every game. You need to get to about 130 yards in the run game. So if you go Rico, then you sprinkle Lipke, and then you sprinkle Zeke, that's the committee. That's it. If you want to get Dalvin Cook involved at some point, that's fine. But right now, I'm not taking the ball out of Rico Dowdle's hands. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I wanted to give you guys a lot more content this week, so that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be talking about the D-line tonight. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay with me. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you, BetUS, for sponsoring this video. As always, it's your boy, Foots the King. I love you guys. We're almost at 36K. Peace.